Hi, this is Adam doing a serious video, and today's topic is the coronavirus vaccine, or why you should get one. I figured the best place for me to promote why you should get the coronavirus vaccine would be on a public YouTube video that I made, so I might as well do it. Anyways, why you should get the coronavirus vaccine is quite simple. In 2020, one of the top 5 causes of death was coronavirus. You think that alone should be a reason to protect yourself, but maybe you don't think you'll get sick, or maybe you've already had coronavirus, but you should still get the vaccine, because immunity is a myth. You can get the coronavirus again, even after getting it. Whether or not temporary immunity is a myth is something I'm not familiar with. I hope this is loud enough. I'm not always as loud as I should be on these videos. Anyways, hold on one moment. There's a lot of misinformation and conspiracy theories out there about the vaccines. But really, you might get sick for a bit, but there won't be any long-term negative effects, no permanent negative effects, only temporary negative effects, which might not even happen for everyone. Like, my arm was sore as if you put a rock in it from the first dose, but I did fine after that, and the second one too. I just needed to rest and take it easy, but you should do that most of the time anyways. And yeah, I got both doses of Moderna and it was fine, and you can get whatever ones you want. Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, anything really. And the country going back to normal, you may think it's already happening or has already happened by the time this video goes up. But we'll truly never get back to normal unless enough people are vaccinated. And you should really do your part, because it's that easy and simple, especially now that we don't have to worry about vaccine scarcity. We did at the beginning, but we've got enough handle on it, and we really should be vaccinated, and there needs to be more of a push from people, but there's not. So many people won't admit they get the vaccine, or they do it in secret, or they won't be public about it, or make it seem like it's still not a big deal. Top 5 cause of death. Possibly even the biggest cause of death. I just don't know for sure, because I heard from multiple sources what it was, and I know it's top 5 back in 2020. And you likely know someone who's died from it, and if you haven't, you at least know someone who's had it. But even if they were fine for the most part, that's still not something we want. And if coronavirus winds up being endemic, as in we're stuck with it forever, we still want to do our parts and get the vaccine, and why wouldn't you want to? It's surprising they even need to offer incentives to get vaccines, because it's my job. They gave you a free vacation day, which is great, I'm going to take it, but it's sort of like, well, why do I need a free vacation day when I got the vaccine so I could be protected from the coronavirus? And there's other people offering other incentives, like apparently Krispy Kreme Donuts is offering free donuts until the end of 2021 for anyone who has proof of vaccination. It's like, yes, that's good. Of course, there is the push against the coronavirus passports, or the vaccine passport, I should say. where you just offer proof that you're vaccinated to do stuff. And some state legislators are trying to ban them outright. Although you think they're a good idea, that they should be optional, but let's just try to put it this way. The company I work with is in a state where recreational marijuana is legal, but my company can still ban the use of recreational marijuana for any and all employees, which they do. So, for the government to say you cannot enforce coronavirus vaccine passports, I need to leave out the first part. The vaccine passports, you think it might be a bit overreach. And of course, it's coming from Republicans who are always claiming to be against government overreach. I'm sure they're against it, but only when it benefits them. Yeah, you know them. Here I am touching my face, but yeah, who knows what all will happen still, but we could get a better thing, and we should offer the right incentives. I don't know why Washington State, I think, is offering marijuana as an incentive to get vaccinated. I don't even know why they considered recreational marijuana an essential business during a pandemic, especially one that causes respiratory illness. Why do people want pot? It's so dumb. It's not a good thing at all. But the point is, you should get the coronavirus vaccine, because what, you think the vaccine is too quick? We got it too quickly, but so many people haven't reported negative effects that are long-lasting. I mean, you still have more to fear from coronavirus than you do from a vaccine against it. Like, there was this video on Facebook with some pastor telling people not to get the vaccine, and I reported it because it's like, no, you can't spread this dangerous misinformation out there. Because the only negative thing we know about was the blood clots from the Johnson & Johnson one, which they were honest and upfront about. There hasn't been any real thing that I know of, based on any trustworthy news source, about dangers caused from the vaccine. And like I said, it's more dangerous not to do that. So easy and simple, especially now, later into it, from what I understand at least. But yeah, hopefully people will get vaccinated and look past the reasons they don't want to. But it's like, what? I don't know what's in it. It's like, does it matter what's in it? It's healthy. It's not like this is some poisonous drug or something that's gonna do bad things for you. Look at all the people who've gotten it. I think millions have gotten it, and there haven't been any major stories about it. And I do mean reliable sources wouldn't be saying it's bad. I mean, Daily Mail might have said that, but that's not reliable. And WordPress is just someone's blog, probably, and that wouldn't be that reliable. And there should be more of a push to get vaccines from everyone, of every political party. I don't know why Republicans would be against getting vaccinated when Trump was trying to push so hard to make sure there even was a vaccine. And how much of Trump actually being responsible for the vaccine is unknown, because I know one of the three didn't actually need him in the Operation Warp Speed, but I think the other one of the other three did use it and was helpful as a result. But yeah, it's one of the few good things Trump actually did, was making sure there was a vaccine. Of course, he wanted it so he could win the election based on it, but knew that it would never get there before the election. But yeah, vaccines are great, and I could post a video about the ones the myths relating to autism and vaccines. Because you think if you lose your medical license for this debunked claim that should be the end of it, but no, there's still people out there believing it. But that's a different vaccine, I don't even remember which for. But yeah, no way can vaccines cause autism. And as for what other stuff the coronavirus vaccine can do, it can protect you from a deadly virus. It can make you remove your mask without being a jerk, and because they actually recommend it. Vaccinated people don't need face masks, although you still might have to wear it some places. And that's why it's important to know who is and isn't vaccinated. But it's like, don't just drag your feet and not get a vaccine just because you don't want to, or you think enough other people are doing it, or you're just not informed about how good it is, how safe it is. Yeah, I can try to do whatever research to whatever comments people might have to this video about concerns or whatever, and explain why you should get it. And I think that's pretty much about it. I've gone longer than I thought I would at first, but yeah, get the coronavirus vaccine, it's good for you, and remember, we're all in this together.